Hello everyone, my name is Manpreet Kaur. I am a student of BCom Sem 4 of Hansraj Mahila Mahavidyalaya, Jalandhar. So my topic is benchmarking. Before starting my topic, I am really thankful to Mrs. Beenu Gupta ma'am and our HOD Kavaldeep ma'am. So my topic is benchmarking. So now starts with my topic. Meaning, benchmarking is a process where you measure your company's success against competitors to discover how to improve the performance. So, benchmarking is a way, only a way to help to improve our company's success. It to discover our company's performance. So, definition of benchmarking is a process to improving performance by constantly identifying, understanding, and adapting best practices. Benchmarking it helps to comparing the cost, productivities, and quality of our goods and services. So benchmarking is the only way to determine that we are performing well or not. So now benefits, there are number of benefits of benchmarking. It helps to our determine our performance, and as well as there are a lot of competitors for a one service or a product. So benchmarking is only way to determine our performance, that we are performing well or not. So now our procedure of benchmarking is, first of all, benchmarking helps, firstly we have to identify our problems, that in what type of problems we are facing from. So which process are we used, and then we are identifying that other companies which are leader in that area, then survey that company as that, and then we have to visit the companies and we choose best practices to implementing best practices to improving our business. So this is a cycle of benchmarking. We have to planning, collection, analyzing the data, implementing and monitoring. With the help of this, we have to perform benchmarking. There are some guidelines of successful benchmarking. So first of all is, we have to know that our process, our process, that our company which practices are used, and which company use, which plant use, and that selection of appropriate benchmarking techniques, and then best practices which employees are, which practices are used in our company. So next is, benchmarking should be continuous process, so as competitive as always changes. Now because now time there is time of competition. So with there are benchmarking techniques are always to changed by the changing in nature. So next is, why benchmarking is needed. Benchmarking is very important role. So there are number of steps. First is performance improvement. So first is, with the use of benchmarking, always company can improve their performance. So next is creative thinking. Creative thinking means we have to creatively think over the things that which are good or not. Next is keep pace with scientific and technology changes. Now time there are a number of technologies are entered into our companies. So we have to see that which technology we have to used that have good results or not. Now meeting customer expectations. Meeting customer expectations means that we are able to customers expectations or not. We are meeting their customers expectations or not. So we cope with the competitive market. So cope with competitive market. Now there is market has number of competitive market or competitive investors. So we have to know that we are cope with this competitive environment or not. So next is innovation in management method. Innovation means new ideas that which new ideas are used in our benchmarking to performing our companies well. Meeting quality standards. Quality standards is a main important role in every business. To quality standards helps to maintain our trust with their customers. So next is objective of benchmarking. So benchmarking determine what and where the improvement are needed, called for or needed. Next is to analyzing how other organization achieve high performance or level or not. Then other is to use this information to improving performance also. That means actually we are objective that improve our performance. So next is our benchmarking types. There are 6 type of benchmarking: strategic benchmarking, competitive benchmarking or performance benchmarking, process benchmarking, and another is internal benchmarking, external benchmarking, and international benchmarking. So benchmarking types. First is strategic benchmarking. It helps to our it so strategic benchmarking companies, it helps to our overall performance of the company by making long term strategies. This is the best strategy that company has to achieve success. So next is competitive benchmarking. Competitive benchmarking, it helps it's depend upon our performance, that our company what type of performance are giving or not. Next in the same sector. Next is process benchmarking. Process benchmarking is a key and operation with the help that best practices organization able companies in the same sector know that our company means, it means our company has a specific key that's used for operations to help the best practices. So next is international benchmarking. International benchmarking is that it is helpful for outside the country, that benchmarking are suitable for the partner within the country. Means international benchmarking with beyond the boundaries of the country. And then international benchmarking. International after international benchmarking, internal benchmarking is a helpful with it is a helpful for the companies to for their location to assess information, even sensitive data too. Next is in internal benchmarking, we have to see that branches of, for instance, in internal benchmarking we have to see branches of the company. Next is external benchmarking. External benchmarking is also helps to success accounting for their production and this kind of opportunity to the high performance of a company. There are some brief points of Xerox company. I would take an example of Xerox company, who is the best practice, who has used their techniques to improve their company's profits. So Xerox was founded in 1906 in Rockstart, United States of America by named person Hallard Xerox. Next point is Xerox introduced the first plain paper in office near plain 50 years ago. Then the Xerox became almost generic for copying. In 1998, Xerox profit growing at 20% and the stock price was soaring. And then these things were wrong from Xerox. Within the 18 months, Xerox can losses billions of dollars in the market value. So next is in middle of 2001, stock price has plugged to $70 in 99 to under 5. Just within small time in the 2001, stock price was decreased to $17 in 99 to $5. So the world was quickly globalized, but the Xerox is not. So Xerox can failure in this area. Now this is Xerox benchmarking story. Xerox was registered in 1948 by Chester Johnson. The name changes from is to Hallard Xerox in 1958. The stock in this company was listed in New York Exchange in 1961, and after this Chicago Stock in Exchange 1999. Firstly, the strong demand of production of LED strength and revenue of $37 in 96 and $268 in 1965 to 1969. In 70s, Xerox focuses out and on outsourcing, introducing new and more efficient model to retain the share of reprographic shares. So with the competition, the Japanese company comes into existence with the companies into existence, while companies revenues from revenues dollar from 698 in 1996 to 24.08 in 1976. Profession over $48 to $83 in the center. So Xerox has firstly very good in producing their LEDs, but after that they make a failure in their products. Now, next is identification of problems. As Xerox grew rapidly, a number of varieties controllers were introduced, and the number of management lawyers was increased during 1970. However, the slowdown decision making and result in major delays of product development. In the earlier, Stoke found that increasingly vulnerable incidents coming from both us and Japanese plans, according to unless the Xerox manager failed their company in strategic direction. It's ignore new entrants, Ricoh, Canon, and Seven, so that the reason that company has become failure in this area. Next is the company operates cost therefore price was very high in this company, but on other side other companies prices are very low. Xerox also suffered from highly centralized decision making process. So next is corrections. After the losses, the Xerox have introduced some making corrections in 1982, and the David D. Kearns took over as a CEO in this company. He discovered that average cost of our average cost is of our Japanese companies 40-50% as the Xerox. So as a result, Japanese company are able to understand Xerox price बहुत lessy. So Cain can deeply begin quickly when emphasis on the reduction of manufacturing of the company. As the manufacturing cost become decreases, and number of other steps should be used by the company. So as the leader of the David D. Kearns is the leader of the company as a CEO. Xerox implemented benchmarking programs. Benchmarking programs in these initiatives plays a major role pulling through Xerox of troubles in this year to come. So company event fan to be become a most good example of benchmarking, a successful benchmarking. Here is a result that benchmarking with the benchmarking customer are highly satisfied, and then its customer are satisfied with their copier, duplicators, and printing, and by then the profits are gained by 38 to 39%. Customers satisfied their box sales approved by 40%, processed by 18%, and administrative process 21%. These are the sum, and the financial performance of company improves constantly through in mid of 1980s. Overall customer satisfying was a rating added more than 90% in 1991. Here as a conclusion, so benchmarking is a very crucial role in any organization. Benchmarking tools are all helpful for any business, helpful enough to successful due to the fails to get many companies just fail to get successful background due to the lack of modeling, identifying or adopting outside practice. There are some barrier related to organizational structure and culture that hinder the effective of benchmarking. So benchmarking and lack of management also. So team commitment and limited or inadequate research, wrong choices as benchmarking partners and follow-up actions are the main parts of the successful benchmarking. Thank you so much.